Hi loves, welcome back to the channel. This is me, Michelle. If you're new, you're so very welcome. If you're watching me for the first time, please subscribe so you can be part of this family. And for my returning subscribers, you guys are the real deal. So I'm going to be taking you along with me to a small town of Germany called Cleebronn. Actually, we are going to visit an amusement park. This amusement park is the oldest and the first German fun fair or amusement park. So I'm looking super forward. I'm excited to take you all along. So join me, guys. Come with me, let's go. So as I've come to learn that the South Germany is known for its vineyard plantations and production of wine. So sit around, we're going to be seeing a beautiful countryside with beautiful villages, forests, vineyards, and of course orchards. So grab yourself something to drink. If you need one, get yourself some popcorn because this road trip is gonna be interesting. Let's go, guys. So as we go on, of course, I'm going to be giving you a small history about the town we're visiting, and that's Cleebronn. So Cleebronn is a small town located in Württemberg in southern Germany. So that's where our amusement park Tripsdrill is, and the oldest and first, of course, German's amusement park. The story or the history of Cleebronn takes us back to 1279 when Cleebronn, of course, was still called Cleebronn, and later it was changed to Cleebronn, which of course in the 15th century was changed again to Cleebronn, which is its current name right now. So until the 13th century, Cleebronn was known as one district. It was one village. In the year 13,067, Cleebronn was divided into two parts of the village, and one of the parts of the village belonged to a German district called or known as the Mines. Oh, that's a nice church right there in front of us. And the other part of the village belonged to a German district known as Württemberg. So these two parts of the village, one was known as the New Cleebronn and the other one was known as the Old Cleebronn. So lots of discussions and fights went on to make sure that these two towns were united again, but which were all in vain for a long time. These two towns grew their own history. They started also having their own staple foods. They had their own ruling government. Each district here in Germany has its own parliament or government, so they all formed different governments. And the small rivers that flow in these villages, as you will see in the amusement park, they were used as the boundary, like those were the borders that were separating these two towns. Up to the year 17,085, there was no change in trots, or regardless of other discussions that were going on to make sure that these towns were joined again together. All the efforts there were just in vain. In the year 18,019, so they voted for the two governments to come together, or for these two regions to come together as one. So the idea of these two regions coming together was not a voluntary one, but rather from the pressure imposed onto them from their then town ruling government, which was known as the Necra crisis. So here in Germany, every town has a ruling government with a parliament and of course a government of its own before we go to our main German government. So each of these towns had lots of course, bakeries, because as it's known in the German history, every farmhouse owned a bakery. Like you see that one, it has a farmhouse, and in each of the farmhouses there was always a back oven or a bakery that was working. So they had a lot of back houses. Does any of you in the comment section love watching the fields, like the farmyards, the nature and the land? Oh my god, I love watching the fields. It's so crazy, but they always look so spacious to me, very beautiful, like evenly trimmed. I always used to think when I was just new here in Germany that they were always trimmed by someone or some kind of machine, so everything can look so even. That's crazy, but I really love watching the fields. Alright family, so we just saw an open cafeteria here alongside the road and decided to grab a bite for breakfast. Please come with us and join us on our breakfast. We'll get back in the history after breakfast, okay? Please keep watching.
Komm Vanya, wir holen Frühstück.
No, we want some things to eat there. The place that packed so much. So you better know that. Bunny, say hi.
Hi.
So we stopped here to have some breakfast. I don't even know where we are, but we just stopped to have some breakfast, and oh my god, there are lots of old people sitting around here all just watching, like as if I'm a tourist attraction. I don't know if I can eat anything anymore. Came to buy some breakfast.
Hier gibt es aber nicht gerade sehr viel.
We'll see what we can have. Okay. That's okay. So what do you take?
One take the chocolate croissant. I take that on the left side. Yeah.
And Vanni,
Wie willst du ein Schokocroissant?
was willst du essen? Ja? Mit Schoko?
Hallo, guten Morgen. So, wir nehmen einmal so ein Schokocroissant.
Ja.
Das ganz links, die Plunder, womit sind die gefüllt?
Mit Kirsch?
Oh, dann nehme ich einen. Also, das ist so.
Alles?
Schokocroissant und so ein Plunder.
Mit Kirsch?
Mit Quark.
Vollkaffee.
Ja. Dann hat Hexe Vollkorncroissant.
Das habe ich mit der one that was
Ja.
little.
Ein Vollkorncroissant.
Ja.
Du wolltest Knuspern, Oliven oder Knuspern?
Oliven ist
Ist da Fleisch drauf?
Ja, Speck und Käse.
Dann nehmen wir die Olivenstange und ein Vollkorncroissant. Und das war's dann. Ja. Moment, das habe ich vielleicht noch passender.
Okay. Dann nehmen wir mal was zu trinken. Oder wann kriegen Sie? Er ist unterwegs, hieß es gerade. Ich gerade einen Ruf. Er ist unterwegs. Ich kann
Ja,
schon mal
das ist-
sagen. Hier, zwei Apfelsaft. Ich hätte gerne Apfelsaft. Voll raus.
That's a cookie with marmalade inside.
Und 13 €.
Jawohl. Danke auch. Tschüss. Ja.
Please give the video a thumbs up and of course subscribe if you haven't.
I got this.
Hi guys.
Go to the parkhouse. Probably. No, can eat now. Vanya, komm. Komm, doch mal. Oh, Okay.
Besonders ist sie sein.
You think?
Hi.
You're not dancing anymore? So let me know guys in the comment section what you think about the video and of course the history of Cleebronn. If you of course need more history about this beautiful town, you can look it up in the internet because I didn't give you everything. I tried to sum it up together because it's long.
Hey, das ist
And that's lecker.
Ja?
Und das ist klein, hart, aber lecker. Würstchen, oder?
It's tasty. Outfit of the day. You want to try the croissant? Well, what was it?
It's whole grain.
All grain? Okay.
Heißt es normal oder weil in Deutschland, also in Kassel sind meistens die Schilder andersrum, also lese ich eigentlich immer andersrum. Und so ist es eigentlich richtig.
Komm, wir reden, wenn ich sage, ich will nicht so lange anstehen.
Mama ist doch auch noch.
Ja, aber Mama kann auch im Auto weiter essen.
Maybe you make ramen everywhere.
Da dieses Ding.
Erstens mal hat sie nicht so einen Krümelteil wie du. Und zweitens hat sie keine Schokolade. Und drittens weiß sie, wie man isst.
Hey!
Komm, ess es auch, Vanja. Sonst müssen wir vielleicht doch ewig an der Kasse stehen.
An welcher Kasse?
Wir müssen bezahlen, um da reinzukommen.
Ach so.
Hi. So, Vanja, komm, ess jetzt.
So let's dive back into the history of Cleebronn. We stopped when Cleebronn was united into one district from the new and old Cleebronn. So the union of these two regions failed, of course, in the year 1825 because it was not a voluntary union. So the two regions, of course, went back to their old regions, which was the new and old Cleebronn, and each one got back its own rat house, which is known here as the ruling government of the district, and of course they had their different education schemes. But in the year 1843, of course, there was a asking of the community, like the residents of the community, what was their choice, what did they want to be or their future to look like. And of course, after asking the community, the people voted for being together, and that's when it happened in the year 1843, after of course the people's choice. Alright family, we are done with our breakfast. We're just gonna go on with our ride to Tripsdrill Park or Amusement Park. So please keep watching and enjoy. So it's said that as of today, not so many people know this interesting and moving history of this town. So that's why I decided to take you along with me so you guys can also be part of it and of course get to know the history of this town. From the two parliaments that they had in the years before, only one of them is still standing up to date. So they still have lots of baking factories and all the rivers that used to work as the boundaries of the new and old Cleebronn. Just to keep the history of this beautiful town in the memory of so many people, the streets in the new residential areas of this village were given, of course, historical names that take us back to the earlier centuries of the beginning of this beautiful village, like the Magenheimer Strasse, the Kuhlmannstrasse, the Grafstadionstrasse, the Kultfischerstrasse, the Karl-Giodler-Strasse. If in case I mentioned any of those names not right or improper, please forgive me and correct me in the comment section below. Let's just take a moment and admire the beautiful vineyards, the farms, the greenery. I can truly watch this over and over the whole day. Look at how beautiful. Loving the old German architecture, the one on the side with the lines of wood that looks like red. Exactly that here. I love it. I love that architecture. It was wood that was used so many years ago and it looks so beautiful. So in the middle here we found a village that had a name that surprised me. It was the woman's room. In German it's the Frauenzimmer. Like what the Anyway, before we complain about the village's name, so what about this view? What about this view? Vineyards on the side. We are in the vineyards territory. You guys can see on the side. Oh my god, yeah. So we have a view of a beautiful forest and of course a tower in the middle of this beautiful forest. Welcome to Cleebronn family. We have arrived. Oh my goodness, look at this beautiful old village with all with such a moving, interesting history. I'm so happy and pleased to be in this village and really happy to bring you along to see this historical village. And I can definitely see it looks beautiful. There we have again this beautiful old German architecture. Let me know, of course, if you have ever heard of this town, Cleebronn, before, or this is your first time to hear about it. Let me know, of course, in the comment section. I'm gonna be down there chatting with you all, and please support me by buying or donating to the channel by buying super thanks. They are always down on the video where there is a $sign with the word thanks. If you appreciate this video on the channel, of course, you can donate €2 or €3. You can choose, of course, what you want to donate to the channel by buying some super thanks stickers down below the video. Alright family, we made it! We have arrived at Tripsdrill Amusement Park or Amusement Park. That's where we're going.
Nach 200 Metern haben Sie Ihr Ziel erreicht. Das Ziel ist rechts. Bitte dem Richtungspfeil folgen. Bei Verlassen rechts abbiegen.
No.
Alright family, we made it. So we're just gonna be buying ourselves some tickets so we can enter Tripsdrill Amusement Park, and the tickets for an adult were going for €45, as for the child below 11 was €41. My daughter being 10 years, she had to pay €45 because of her height. In my next videos, I'm gonna be showing you inside Tripsdrill, so please don't miss out. Alright family, thank you so much for watching. We see you in my next video. I sign out. Bye.